this Russian woman, and she finds that every ceiling in the house has books nailed to it. And the books are there because during the Taliban regime, the Taliban who said that only one book was allowed to exist in the world, and that was the Quran. And everything else, from almost the Bible to
few of these gypsy children enter our home for care and education. This is a remarkable ministry. In some child becoming an evangelist like the late, great Gypsy Smith, who was such a powerful evangelist. How many souls might come to attend? How many gypsies might want to come to us?
When they make these statements or take these positions, which are more or less reflective of the religious leadership particularly in the Senate, and they do not reflect
on how tithing changes when a church member or the church at large embraces Financial Peace University, how much more money is given or received and over what time period. You know, we are gathering a bunch of that now, Tom, because we've launched a program a couple of years ago, so the statistics are starting to come in now. And the program is called Momentum. And Momentum is a program where we take your whole church through it.
really pose potentially significant risk if we don't control this better. And the risks include everything from arsenic exposure that might increase risk to cancer to neurological impacts from things such as mercury and all of this part. So check it out.
All right, emails coming in. Terry in New York. My husband and I disagree about tithing. I want to tithe, but he thinks we can't afford to. Yes, it would be tight, but I feel like it would be right and probably a great growth experience for our whole family. Agree with me. What am I to do in the meantime? We have agreed on a number which is about 1/5 of what we should be giving according to a tithe. I am obligated to obey my husband and go along. Am I obligated to obey my husband and go along with it? Or should I find other ways? Do I give all my blow money, tithe 10%, or continue to argue with my husband?
According to this investigative reporting audit, it was a 3-year audit. 18 employees used commission credit cards to pay for purchases that included meals, flowers, luxury spa services, and clothes. Oh, were they Sarah Palin?
After a recent dalliance with chicken, I did not eat with a knife and fork. Fate had thrust me into the succulent embrace of Nando's flame-grilled peri-peri chicken. This forbidden, flavorful romance may well be my undoing, but my primal hunger for lemon, herb, garlic, and chili, that must.
One of the most astonishingly empty individuals in the history of Hollywood, which is well known for its emptiness, got up there last night and said things that are beyond comprehension in clip 24.
But with this new administration, I think we can recapture that innate instinctive feeling.
Free agents and overpay for them. I mean, do you think they would have paid $60 million for Aaron Rowan if they had better outfielders in the system 3 years ago? No. But this is what happens when you put off maintenance. Now you have to eat these years. Everybody got all their thrills out of bond.
We can't see anybody, any fighters on the street. Why to target the civilians? Target Hamas fighters. Why to target us? Why to target the civilians?
But do you know if there are weapons systems, the rockets they're firing?
No. I didn't see anything of these things.
Who, in your view, who do you blame for this campaign?
In my opinion, Israeli government is the blame one. Because they are surrounding the Palestinians, they prevent them.
That's slowing you down. It's on, well, I guess it's actually in Burnaby. It's on Highway 1 westbound under the Gallardi overpass. It's in the middle lane, and it's very heavy as you make your way on Highway 1 westbound as a result of this. Upper Levels Highway, there's a bit of a police incident on that.
And Golf says, and you'll obey any order that I give? And the government official says, implicitly. And so Golf says, and start by abolishing all income taxes. And the government official says, oh, we couldn't do that. How would we pay government employees? And Golf says, fire your government employees. And you know, that's the solution. I mean,
I realize I'm in better shape than all three of them put together. You know, we all have problems with our bodies, but you don't realize that without makeup, without lighting, without corsets, without camera angles, not only do they look like us.
And if we had had somebody who could speak in complete sentences and could articulate conservatism against Barack Milhouse Obama, we could have won this election. Now he's out there creating a pact. He wants the Republican Party to reflect his views.
Your race car shaped bed's gone. Just a devastating loss. The good news is, if you call Geico, you could be protected for as little as $12 a month. Yeah, seriously, just $12. So first, call Geico, and second, maybe think about buying a grown-up bed, yeah?
For a fast, easy rate quote on renters.
The things that Barnabas did. I'm going to take from the book of Acts 5 places where Barnabas encouraged his people. And I want you to put them in the first person. So here's point number 1. I will encourage others by practicing.
121-87 your final there. Raptors beat the Grizzlies 103-82. Charles Barkley taking from the broadcast.
In the beginning, we were allowed to use the cymbals of the drums because they said they sound jazzy or rock and roll or something, and then we have to figure.
Kind of wondering about that today, and it was, you certainly could say, there might have been something smarter to do with it. That being said, were you able to see, was it in the air when the game ended, when the Stanford kid touched?
And your favorites, give us a call at 604-280-9898, the star at 9898.
That's HamiltonSunstrandCareers.com, keyword Seattle. Make plans now to attend the Hamilton Sunstrand Engineering Open House and join the team that makes it fly. An equal opportunity employer.
Motors Place. More of the All West Insurance pregame show just around the corner on the Team 1040.
No more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside.
Set for what should be a pretty fun night of hockey at General Motors Place. More of the All West Insurance pregame show just around the corner.
The talent thing, the bigger person thing. I think what he did was rather big too. I think his apologizing to you. I know you invited him to your home.
Chavez, an important one.
The condo